Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Wednesday, the 19th day of November, 2025. This is a very sad moment. Yesterday, I reported about what transpired in Ekiti State, in CAC Church, where the Jíhadists invaded the church. They shot sporadically and they took the life of 4 persons and they kidnapped almost 10 persons. Now, the issue that I want to talk about is Nigerians have to be warned. We are living in a full paradise. You know what is a full paradise? Like, we are living in denial. Now, take a look at this lady, Dayo Abiola Wuraola. Dayo Abiola Wuraola. This is what she posted on November 2nd when this issue of Christian genocide was getting heated. And she posted that I am a Nigerian and I am a Christian. I am not facing any genocide or existential threat. God bless Nigeria. May President Bola Ahmed Tinubu succeed. Unfortunately, Jíhadists invaded her church yesterday and she was shot dead. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what she posted on November 2nd. I am a Nigerian. Nobody is saying that you are not a Nigerian, right? And I am a Christian. I am not facing any genocide or existential threat. This is the full paradise that almost 80% of Nigerians are living, including you watching me. We are living in denial. We have been psycho-conditioned to believe that this is the way of life because we have not gone across the border. We don't know what life looks like, even in Benin Republic. We don't even know what life looks like, even in Ghana. We are in a jihadist ravaged country where you wake up, you hear people die, you think that is a normal thing. I warn you people that this thing is coming to your doorstep. Even you that is thinking that this thing is happening is not on my side. It's not predictable. Nigerians are on a death row. You may just wake up, your own death will happen. You will say, God forbid, but these people were in the church, they were shot dead. I am warning you people that this thing is coming to your doorstep. The earlier you wake up, the earlier you realize that there is a danger ahead of you, the better. Nobody was dragging with this girl that whether you're in Nigeria or not, but this is where the problem lies. Be careful of your influencers. Be careful of so many people who wrote that there is no Christian genocide. Be careful of people who are writing because they claim they love Nigeria. They don't love Nigeria. They love their business interest. They love the business, the connection they have with the senators, the connection they have with the presidency, the connection they have with the governors. They just want to maintain and be pleasing the politicians. All these influencers you are seeing, most of them collect money from the government. They are being funded by the government. Most of them get a lot of money. So they can't talk contrary to what the governments are saying. And that is the problem I have with the media organizations in Nigeria. They are special assistants to the government or media, Nigerian media houses. They wait to hear what the government is saying. They lack independent investigation. They can't even come out to investigate either what is going on in their area or what is going on in any part of the country. They want to hear what the government is saying, and they themselves will also come out. So Dayo may also rest in peace. It's unfortunate that you were part of the people who are living in denial, who are living in full paradise. Let me tell you something. Unfollow every celebrity that told you that there is no Christian genocide because of 2 things. Number 1, these people collected blood money. Most of them were paid because they want them to deny it because of the influence. Some of them were not paid at all. Some of them are protecting their business interests. Like there is something they want to do in Nigeria. There is a program they are planning. If we say there is a Christian genocide, government will not support us. They will think we are not patriotic. Do you know the meaning of patriotism? Patriotism to the detriment of your people. Do you know what it means to be a patriot? Like, you want to protect a name and kill the people. What is the essence of the name without the people? Nigeria is bleeding. People are dying mercilessly. And you see your influencers, no matter what they post after, no matter how they try to convince you and play mind game against you, be careful of everyone who told you that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. Now, the reason why I am saying this deeply is because we were having conversation about this girl yesterday night. I slept late yesterday because we were having conversation about it. Now, we were figuring out, yes, we understand that this girl is a supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But is that all? Is that why she said I am a Christian, there is no Christian genocide? We go into her profiles and understand the people she is following. Those people, the influencers she is following, all of them are posting there is no Christian genocide. Influencers killed her. Influencers killed her. You know why? Claiming that there is no Christian genocide will leave you vulnerable. It will make you not to prepare. Why would you go to church in Kwara State? I mean Kwara State, without gun. If you don't have police, no vigilante protecting you. So you people are playing games with your life. You don't love your generation. You are playing games with your life. Oh, you think these jihadists are playing? They are not playing games. They want a complete Sharia state in Nigeria. They are not playing games. They are after, if you are a soldier, you are against them, you'll be eliminated. You saw how they killed a brigadier general, wiped out his convoy, a Christian brigadier general. So you think the man wanted to collude with them? No, the man wanted to fight them. So you people should open your eyes. There is danger. There is fire on the mountain. Now, that will take me to a disgraceful outcome of the Nigerian foreign minister. You know, what happened in this uncensored show. I would like you to take a minute and watch it. Let us analyze it.
Well, there is definitely a problem with Islamist terrorism, but just because Muslims are being murdered, it does not negate the fact that there is a targeted ethnic cleansing of Christian Nigerians. One does not negate the other. What we can conclude from this is that there is definitely an Islamist problem. Now, one thing that the Nigerian minister is purposely forgetting to put out there is that it's not just Boko Haram, it's also the Fulani militants. Not a lot of people know about the Fulani militants. The Fulani Islamists are also the ones who are generally targeting the Christian Nigerians, especially in the Plateau Belt. And I've had several Nigerian Christians come on and speak about this. In fact, I have seen videos where you have the Fulani militants, on their motorcycles with machetes. They're driving through various towns, and you have the Nigerian military, who's supposed to prevent them from going. They're getting orders to stand down and allow the Fulani militants to go through. Again, Pierce, the loss of life is horrible. But as you can tell from the minister, he's avoiding questions. He's avoiding eye contact. Instead of actually answering the questions, he's focusing more on trying to attack me and trying to, go after me because I'm not as familiar with the Constitution. I don't need to be familiar with the Constitution of Nigeria to understand that, over 50,000 Christians have been murdered since 2009. I don't have to be familiar with the Constitution of Nigeria to know that when someone yells Allahu Akbar before they massacre 200 Christians and burn Christian churches, that's not just banditry, that's jihad. And I think the reason that the foreign minister does not want to admit this is because they are somehow complicit in this. And, he is purposely saying that he is willfully ignorant, because how could the Nigerian government not know if those people who have been murdered are Christian or Muslim? The reason that he's avoiding saying that is because if they actually put out formal numbers about the numbers of Christians targeted and murdered, then they will have to admit that there was a genocide. They don't want to admit that there's a genocide, but that's exactly what's happening, and I'm glad President Trump and others are calling it out.
Do you know what happened? Your Minister of Foreign Affairs went to Morgan's show, this Morgan Uncensored show. And I do not expect any politician to go there because he will be disgraced. This is a place where they don't filter any words. Anything, people can come out and say it raw the way it is. This man went there to start telling them that there is no Christian genocide. And this lady was, I would like you to go and watch it, okay? So this lady was telling her that, listen, this is not the olden generation again. We are in the internet generation. Everything happening is on the internet. We are aware of this. You are lying. And this lady was talking convincingly. And let me tell you, your foreign minister was utterly disgraced in this show. I would like you to go and watch. You know why I'm saying this? The world knows the truth, no matter how you try to hide it. The lady speaking is an influencer. You watch what Nikki said on UN floor yesterday. She is an influencer. Tell me a Nigerian influencer that is bigger than her. But your influencers are here talking rubbish, collecting money at the detriment of lives that are being lost that we are losing every day. Anyway, I am afraid of a black man.
I'm not surprised with what is going on in Nigeria because in 1966, my mom's family witnessed a similar thing. My granddad, who is a railway engineer, was killed in northern Nigeria when the program was going on. So thankfully, his kinsmen were telling him he should come back home to the east, but he said he's a federal worker and nothing is going to happen to them. So thankfully, he sent his family back home, but he was still there, and eventually they were slaughtered. A lot of Igbo, those from the eastern part, even Akwa Ibom and all that, they were killed, but one person was survived, and he was the one that narrated how the whole thing went on. And unfortunately, nobody saw his corpse. No, he was not buried.
Up
They
to
just did the
today.
burial. Yeah, we didn't see the cause because after that, after 1966, 1967, the war started. So, so they just did the burial ceremony. You know how they do it, but his corpse was not found. So none of them. So, and that really touched my maternal family, my mom's family. You know, really had a great impact on their lives. So what is happening now, it's not a surprise to me. Even while growing up, I watched my grandma because we live in a town that were developed by all these missionaries then. So my grandma, my maternal grandma was living with us in our home. So when these Fulanis will be coming, because my dad had a story building, so we'll see them from far away and we'll smell the smell of that cattle and all that. So I will tell my grandma, because my grandma, they live in North, so she can't speak Hausa very well. I'll tell her, oh, these Fulanis, they are coming again. So she will come downstairs and talk to them. Then they were not carrying any AK-47, they just have their stick. So she will talk to them in Hausa language, and they will be happy that she speaks Hausa, and they will ask her for water to drink. So we'll give them water and they will go. And my grandma will tell them, okay, you people make sure that the cattle don't eat people's crops, and they will adhere to that instruction and they will go. But around 2012, 2014, we start hearing the stories of kidnapping and all that. We know that things were changing. Yeah. So I'm not really surprised with what is going on in Nigeria, but what we have to advocate is for the country to be divided. If it is in 2 or in 4, in 6, anyhow they want to do it. So that's the main thing everybody have to advocate, And Nigerian government allegedly they will bring out all these distractions, people fighting in an airplane, people fighting over the land, just to distract people from the main issue that is going on.